Shenanigans in the Montgomery County, Pennsylvania courthouse presents Thomas's story. The court documents that you are about to see are real. The people are real. The story is real. Thomas was born mentally disabled. When Thomas was a child, he had 6 siblings, with his oldest being 42 years old. Based on a report from 1966, Thomas was raised at the Pennhurst Asylum in Spring City, Pennsylvania. Pennhurst, in its infancy in the early 1900s, started to overcrowd with residents. The overcrowding continued while Thomas was a resident. In 1968, Bill Baldini exposed the deplorable conditions at Pennhurst in a 5-part television news report on local television 10, in a documentary entitled, "Suffer the Little Children." Mr. Baldini found that Pennhurst was the custodian of 2,800 people, mostly children. He is quoted as saying, "The state has failed to do their moral duty." Thomas lived in what the Pottstown Mercury called the shame of Pennsylvania, citing a vast junkyard of wasted humans. Thomas lived through deplorable conditions at Pennhurst, only to end up residing at a Golden Living Center. The center petitioned for Thomas to have a professional guardian at the age of 69, back in 2011. The Pennsylvania Attorney General found Golden Living Center understaffed, which caused the residents to be thirsty, hungry, dirty, unkempt, and sometimes unable to summon anyone to help meet their most basic needs. The conditions described by the Attorney General sound similar to the conditions at the Pennhurst Asylum from Thomas's childhood. The facility in which Thomas lived was included in the Pennsylvania Attorney General's complaint. If Golden Living Center was understaffed, leaving residents thirsty, hungry, dirty, unkempt, and sometimes unable to summon anyone to help meet their most basic needs, would Golden Living Center want to request a guardian that would complain about such deplorable conditions? The petition submitted by Golden Living Center claims that Thomas's mental and physical condition would be harmed by requiring his presence at court. In other words, Thomas was not required to be in court when they appointed Golden Living Center's chosen guardian, Carol Hershey. Including Thomas, Carol Hershey appears to be the guardian of 149 people in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. In 2011 alone, the year Carol Hershey became the professional guardian of Thomas, Hershey also became the guardian of approximately 22 other Montgomery County citizens. In addition to being the fee-based guardian of citizens of Montgomery County, according to Guardian Services of Pennsylvania's website, Carol Hershey is also the guardian of citizens in Berks, Bucks, Chester, Delaware, Lancaster, Lebanon, Lehigh, Northampton, and Philadelphia. Thomas died sometime after Carol Hershey submitted this report to the courts. However, no obituary was found upon a search. Thomas has no known family. Evidently, Carol Hershey could not be bothered with any memorial to his life in the form of a written sentiment. Why would Carol Hershey be guardian of hundreds and hundreds of people, allegedly too many to provide decent service, just like Pennhurst? Is it because at a minimum, Carol Hershey is paid $100 per month per human that she owns? $100 per month per ward can add up if you are guardian of hundreds of people. The case against Golden Living Center was dismissed in court, stating Golden Living Center are allowed puffery. The Pennsylvania Attorney General's office is appealing the case to the Supreme Court. Does the state still fail to do their moral duty? In summary, Thomas lived in deplorable conditions as a child at Pennhurst. Later in life, he ends up at Golden Living Center. Golden Living Center petitions the Montgomery County courts for a guardian of their choosing for Thomas, Carol Hershey. Although the Montgomery County courts are aware of the magnitude of wards Hershey has already collected, Hershey is appointed as Thomas's fee-based guardian. Golden Living Center's living conditions are so deplorable, the Attorney General files against them. Carol Hershey never relocated Thomas while he resided at Golden Living Center, in the said deplorable conditions. Thomas dies, and no remembrance of his life is evident. Shenanigans in the Montgomery County, Pennsylvania courthouse is dedicated to exposing the alleged criminal racket that exploits the citizens of Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. The views in this presentation are the opinion of the narrator, which are protected by the First Amendment of the United States Constitution.